He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Vikings and the Jags, and it comes your way next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, partner. A couple of teams that feel like they have all the pieces. Just came up short last year. They were so excited to get 2024 going and try to make another run to get into the postseason.
Yeah, both these teams absolutely fall into that category. And just last year, going into the season, Mike, not only did they have playoff expectations, but in a lot of ways, they had Super Bowl aspirations. They believe that if the things fall their way, they catch a break, they continue to stay healthy, the roster they have put together is a playoff roster, if not a Super Bowl roster.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. And they are led by their veteran, it's Kirk Cousins.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
Cousins now on second down. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins on the bootleg. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Back deep for Jacksonville, that's Devin Duvernay. Whoa! Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. Jacksonville comes out with a former #1 overall pick. Trevor Lawrence, their quarterback, 6'6", tall and talented. Greg, hard to believe, already this season 4 for Lawrence after his days at Clemson.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest. He had a couple nice throws here and there, and I think that's what gives this team hope that he is the quarterback for the future, Mike, because when he's on, it looks like big boy football. The problem is they just don't see it enough. He didn't get into any sort of established rhythm, never found the end zone, and of course he had the 1 interception. I think today, get him off to a good start. Get an idea of what the defense is looking to do to counter you, and find some easy layups to get this quarterback going. I think last week they weren't able to do it, and if they don't find early success today, I have a feeling the result might not be all that different.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. This one is caught, and it's the tight end, Strange. 3rd down and 9.
Ram, 23.
From the shotgun, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Brandon Powell returns for the Vikings. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. Justin Jefferson and this Vikings offense heading out for their next possession. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season. the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. Open man downfield. It's Addison. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. Now a handoff. Jones. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. That's the former #1 overall pick, Trayvon Walker, there to make the stop. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Ryan Wright now. He's on for the 2nd time. They're trying to get something inside the 10. And this is going to be a beauty. Touchdown at the 2-yard line. The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, run!
Kirk is the motion man. So the two sides going to make that long walk to the other end of the field. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, easy. Route.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Marked down at his own 3-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Lisa 24.
Once again, it's Etienne. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. Jaguars ready to punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Here's Powell to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Vikings offense and Justin Jefferson headed back onto the field. And he's been the man that makes this offense go. Currently #2 in the NFL in terms of receptions for a wideout. Here's Jones. Crazy. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Cousins. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. That his first touchdown this year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
"7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Hey, go.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Touchdown, Minnesota.
The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you easy sit.
Back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Jaguars offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. Before we get to this next drive, I want to take a look ahead what's coming up in prime time starting tonight. Sunday Night Football, 2 of the biggest surprises from last year in the NFL. Lions and Texans at NRG Stadium. And then on Monday night, it'll be the Dolphins and Rams in Southern California. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Red on red. Silver.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Here we go, son.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended.
Hey.
Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing his Cousins. And that is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They go play action with Cousins. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 35 yards. On first down, Cousins. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's deep for the back of the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Cousins gonna throw. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Cousins to throw for it on fourth down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now second down throw for Lawrence. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. Mike, I'll tell you, off his foot, I thought he had it the entire way. I mean, sometimes you get lucky and the ball kind of kicks in off the upright, but other times you don't. And in this case, the upright sent it right back.
Cousins now to throw on first down. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Jaguars have it in the pocket looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
All right, let's go.
He'll look to run. It's Etienne. No signal, and we will not get one. He stopped short, and now it's third and goal. Lawrence now. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars are on the board just before halftime. So still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we come upon halftime, and the visitors, the Vikings, on top as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, and no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long,
and this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. He's put together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions amongst wideouts. 2nd down and 8. On the ground now with Jones. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Cousins. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up 3rd down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Really nice job there by the receiver, understanding what to do after you secure the catch and the ability to target him in the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. If you can hit them in stride and be accurate with the ball, there is a lot of green grass to pick up yards after the catch, and he's able to take this one all the way into the end zone for 6.
Vikings 21, Jaguars 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Jags offense getting set to get back to work. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast. And right now, they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. In motion comes Thomas. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He's inside the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He has been as good as any receiver in the league in the first half of the year, and to that point, he has gone over 1,000 yards, and we still have a lot of season left. What a start. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Cousins on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
And he'll take it on in. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Jaguars 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
On red. Here we go, sir.
Lawrence now on second down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. Here's a third down and 4.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Silver. Here we go, sir.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Now Jones, and the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Play action now. It's Cousins. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Reichert's kick is good. And the Vikings add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Red on red. Here we go, sir.
On first down, Lawrence. There's a short one taken by Ingram.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Second down, Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Finding room at midfield. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And, boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
This is Jones. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. a run. It's Jones. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. On the handoff, Jones. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Out of the gun, they give it to Jones. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. To try and run for the first down with Jones. Now the Jags will use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll run it here with Jones. Marked down at the 6. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for third and goal. They'll try and run. It's Jones. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up fourth down. Lots of big people. Jumbo set in the game as they go for it on fourth and goal. He'll run for it, and it's Jones. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did, and it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's first and 10.
Hey.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's now second
Hey,
and 10
run.
at the 30-yard line.
Lawrence. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.